And travelers around the country are now free to unmask in some transit hubs and systems. But the question is, will this last with these new updates coming, especially this appeal being filed by the CDC and the DOJ? So infectious disease expert Dr. Peter Chin Hong is joining us live from San Francisco talking about these changes. Doctor, as always, it's great to see you.
My pleasure, Melanie. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. So, okay, a recent poll by the Associated Press finds that most Americans, just over 50%, want this mask mandate on public transit to continue. So what are your overall thoughts on having masks still being in place for planes, trains, and automobiles?
I think that it should have still been on as an overall mandate. And the reason is this. I don't expect this to last forever. I think 2 weeks would have been a great time to kind of see where we were going. And again, it's a very dynamic picture right now in the US with more than 100% increase in many cities on the East Coast. California, about 25% increase. We're not sure where it's going. I don't think our hospitals will be flooded this time. It's coming so soon after. But again, this was just a watch and wait period. And overall, I think it's really, chilling to have a federal judge overturn a CDC authority, because it's not just about now. It's about the future and our future response to pandemics.
Sure, and opponents in this debate over the mandate claim the CDC doesn't have legal authority to appeal this federal judge's decision to lift it. Now, what would you say to opponents of this?
Well, I would say that, that the CDC is really entrusted with keeping us all safe. And it's not really just about BA2 or the subvariants in New York. It's really about the precedent that's being set. And they're kind of in between a rock and a hard place. If they didn't do anything, they'll continue to have the authority that they have. If they challenge it in the Supreme Court, they can easily have a demotion in power for the future. So it's a tough situation. They don't, but they're acting on behalf of the federal government.
And when you think about it, when it comes to travel, we're seeing reports of these cases increasing in other parts of the world. I mean, China and the UK are experiencing COVID outbreaks with this BA2 variant. So in terms of our status, in terms of cases with these variants and even our vaccines, if they're up to par, where do we stand as a country?
We're looking pretty bad in terms of numbers and infection, and that might mean people will be taken out of the workforce and of schools, because it's a minimum 5 days isolation if you're positive. But on the other hand, the silver lining is our hospitals, the most important and precious resources, are still doing okay. Going up in numbers, about 25% in California, going down in hospitalizations in the last 2 weeks by about 20%. I think this will continue. And again, I'm not that worried about Omicron flavors. I'm worried about the future Pi, Rho, Sigma later on in the year.
Gotcha. Okay. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us. As always, we value your opinions and your input on all subjects related to the pandemic. Thank you so much.